Stay tuned for another episode of Life in Chaos.
Hello.
Oh, hello. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Why pay a therapist when you have a dad? Stop it. Stop. I tell dad jokes, but I don't have any kids. I'm a faux pas. I decided to sell my vacuum cleaner because it was collecting dust. I did that.
It really sucks, too.
I'm not a helicopter parent. I'm just serving with love. It's spicy universal dad code for I don't want to share.
Yeah.
Hi, welcome back to
Life in Chaos.
Podcast.
Yeah. How do fish get high?
I don't know, but that reminds me of something else.
Seaweed.
Because I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high.
It's a lawyer's favorite drink.
No, did you hear about Afro Man?
Yes, my husband told me about it.
Did he show you the music videos he made?
No,
Oh my God, it's hysterical. Look.
Okay, anyway, I'm sorry. What was that?
what's a lawyer's favorite drink?
Alcohol.
Pina colada. No, he. Damn. Hairball. He. Sorry. He told me about it, but I did not look. Oh boy.
If you just snorted again, that was hysterical.
Oh shit. Oh, boy. Okay. Why don't eggs tell jokes?
Because they don't want to crack themselves up.
They crack each other up. What do you call a lawyer gone bad? And this will be the end of my jokes. Senator. And on that note, we're going to talk about scamming it today. Trust no one? Question mark. At this point, getting scammed almost feels like a rite of passage. Have you ever gotten a text, email, or call that almost got you? Oh, have y'all gotten those toll road?
Oh, God, yeah. Those are hysterical. I'm like, well, I've been sitting here in the time I was supposed to have gotten that, so yeah.
Or your package couldn't be delivered. Or suspicious activity on your account. I got a phone call yesterday, actually a voicemail. It's like it starts.
I love it when they
music.
call from a number like with
That's almost local.
no, that's like in another country.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
another
yeah.
country code.
Yeah, it'll show up,
Like-
you know, like Panama is calling you.
Yes, or WhatsApp. And so it like started with music, and then it says, you know, you could, or there's $1,000 Amazon charge on your Apple account. Bitch, I don't even have an Apple account. Or
there,
you won something.
there is a different person that we know related to Elizabeth's work that
Oh, he'll fall for every single one of them.
oh my God, it's painful.
The African one, that's the most famous one, the African prince.
Oh, he didn't fall for that one. It's more like,
He fell for that. Like, there's a charge on your app.
Yeah.
It's gonna go through.
Really?
give us your account number, your social, and
Oh my
I ended up
God.
spending a day helping him clean that mess up.
Damn, son. Scamming does look different now. It no longer is just obvious spam emails or those stupid chain emails.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
I love when like they try to scam you and they'll send you an email, but they spell something wrong.
Yes.
And it's like,
Or just
get smarter.
yeah. Scams today are polished, personalized, and convincing. Fake websites, fake numbers, fake identities.
But they do the stupidest things, like use a like temporary email address that has nothing to do with anything, or even they make it have like something that kind of sounds like it could be maybe, but it's not. And all you have to do is look at the email address.
Well, I got one through Facebook wanting to buy something that I had on my business one. And in the picture and in the name, it was an older white man. This becomes important later.
Okay.
Like, I think his name was literally like Pete Smith. It was something very
Generic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the person's like, "Is this still available?" Blah blah blah. Blah. I'm like, "Yes, this is how much it costs. Send an email here." And they're like, "Well, wanted some kind of a deal or something." I'm like, "No." And I stopped talking to them, stopped answering. They called me, a Facebook call.
Ooh.
The person that spoke was not an older white man with the name Pete Smith.
Wow.
And I'm like, nice try.
AI and technology making scams more believable.
Well, the other thing that is really popular is they will call you, and if you answered, they scam your voice.
Yeah.
And use AI to make it be
anything.
Yeah.
Because they'll call and say, "Is this Jennifer?" And if you say yes, that's their segue into, like, they need that answer to start scanning your voice too.
It's good because I don't even answer the phone. I don't answer the phone in general.
No. Who is this?
Unless it's somebody I'm expecting. I don't like to talk on the phone. So
text first.
I pretty much, if I get a text from something that I haven't physically interacted with to result in that text, then I either check the actual website that I know of. If it sounds anything remotely real, because it will be on there, and then I know it's real, or I immediately delete it because.
And that's the other thing, the psychology behind scams. So we're all wired so differently, right? So if we see something that pops up that says urgency, act now, or your account is compromised, or you won, or this is your bank. First of all, my bank never calls me. Never. Both banks never call me. But my bank is also very good. I have a bank and I have a credit union. So neither one of them call me. But they are quick to send me a message through my actual app that I have to open.
Through their system.
And they'll say, "Is this your charge?" And that's when I say yes, no, maybe so, whatever. But those who are psychologically wired to jump right at your account is compromised. They are...
Girl, I thought you were saying something else for a minute there, and that would have been really friggin' hysterical.
That your account is damn it!
Compromised.
Elizabeth!
Your account is compromised.
I don't like you today. Oh my gosh. Anywho, they're wired so differently to immediately jump on it and be the ones to go like, "Oh my God, what do I do? What do I do? Who do I reach out to?"
Yeah.
And it's worse with people who are older.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, because the internet is still a
thing.
No, but even like people, I have noticed that as I have gotten older, that the things that they send to target me are much more believable than they used to be.
Right.
And if I were not the paranoid freak that I grew up to be, I would not be doing a lot of the things. I would be believing it.
Right.
And there is more desire to believe it. And that happens as you get older, that critical thinking kind of doesn't go away per se, but isn't quite as crisp.
I think that scamming people, being fraudulent, being misleading is fucking exhausting. Why? Why wake up and be such a and I get that. I understand like it's money driven, right?
Well, and for some people, it's a dopamine rush
Yeah,
to do it and to win.
but are you winning?
God, this sounds like a totally different conversation.
But in their minds,
Yeah.
they are.
Yeah,
Because
but
they,
you
like
have literally you're stealing from
Oh,
80-year-old women their social security
they don't
checks.
care.
Like you're leaving someone in poverty just so you can live in positive. Like
And selfishness is always going to win for
Yeah.
some people.
I mean, and that's the
And evil
reality.
is always going to win for some people.
evil.
There have always been grifters. There have
Yeah.
always been people who perpetrate ways to separate other people from their money.
So how do we we have to change how we process things in a way of making sure we're not the victim, right? That whole mentality, it couldn't be me until it is. The myth, I'm too smart to get scammed. That's a big ass myth.
Oh, and that's just asking for trouble.
You are really asking for trouble. Reality, anyone can fall for the right situation. Smart and educated people get scammed every day. Timing, stress, back that up. Timing plus stress plus distraction equals vulnerability. And one of my really good friends got scammed out of thousands of dollars. Part of it too, though. Like, anyways, I'm not gonna say that. But some scams can be prevented if you just pay attention to the signs.
Mhm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Some scams are stupid and the red flags are flying.
They're even the believable scams that are coming either through your email, your text, or your WhatsApp, or
Mm-hmm.
whatever.
Mm-hmm.
There is always something that will tell you it's a scam.
Yes. Yes.
Just you have to look.
You have to pay attention to
The harder things,
you have to pay attention to those cues, those social cues, those cues of the hairs on the back of your neck standing up should tell you.
Or just it may say
well, like we got
support at apple.com. You better make sure there's not an extra P or an extra L in there because.
or there's actually a email at Apple that is that.
Right. Yeah. Because half the time there's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like the things that I find harder are the stuff like I was searching for Christmas presents and I bought these hand warmers for Elizabeth that
Mhm.
I researched and the company was real.
Mm-hmm.
They had actually paid for this. There was an actual address. There was all of the stuff that was there, and like the rating companies that I look at were like, it's a better than even chance that
Mhm.
this is fine because people are reporting they have gotten them, and so I ordered them, and it was reported delivered,
Mm.
and it wasn't delivered.
Mm-hmm.
And when I reached out to contact them, they were
Phew.
gone.
So I didn't get my hand warmers. My hands got cold all winter.
Oh.
Well, and she tried to get me a sweatshirt I really
Oh,
wanted.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't really a scam. It was just, are you freaking.
It was a scam.
Well,
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
but I think for whatever this holiday season, they got overwhelmed, couldn't deal with the rush they got,
Yeah.
and sacrificed any percentage of quality for quickness.
Everyday scams people are falling for. Fake delivery notifications. job offer scams.
Oh, there are a huge amount, especially with the market the way it is right now,
Oh, yeah.
of both the scam where they ask you to pay
Yep.
so they will help hook you up with interviews,
Yep.
and the scam where they are telling you that a job is yours,
Mhm.
but it's actually not.
Yeah.
There is nothing there.
There's nothing there. Romance scams, social media account takeovers, Cash App payment scams, and fake customer service calls. Those are all well, there's more out there,
Mhm.
right? There's more scams that are presented that we haven't seen yet, that we haven't come across.
Yeah, we one of the recent ones that I've seen that's new is um to do with the DMV.
Huh. What's that
And
one?
and but it's a text, but the number is a +66 country code.
Uh-huh.
What does it say?
Just that you need to do something
Hmm.
with regard to a digital ID
Oh,
thing.
no. You ain't getting me.
And it's like
I got that, but I've also gotten emails from the
.com.
Oh. Not accurate.
and I'm like, this is not valid. If I have to have a real ID to do that, then just having a picture of my ID on my phone, that's not gonna like it's not logical. It doesn't make sense.
Right.
Just
But
as much
as
as
somebody
you
who
can see.
doesn't understand how stuff works,
Yeah, you'd be like, oh,
this
DMV
is
law. I'm
from
gonna
the
get
DMV,
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
is from the police, this is something I'm supposed
Yeah.
to be doing.
I think the best TikTok trend is the people scamming the scammers. So my favorite one is of a former uh, Fox DC news anchor. Her name is Jessica Reyes, I think, and she went viral for this one. So a scammer called her, and so she picks up the phone, and she says, "Oh, can you hold on? Let me get my credit card for you." And so the scammer's like, "Okay, I'm ready when you are." And she goes, 4, 3, 2. This is da da da. And she goes into this news anchor voice. And the scammer hangs up immediately. And I was like, "Oh my God, that's perfect. I need that. I need that."
So I saw one where it was a woman who did the voices for IVRs.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, I've seen that one.
And she would do that voice and be like, "Hit 1 if you want to actually talk to."
Yes. Yes. I
And would
can
make it
I'm
go
a
round and
big
round in circles, and then at the end be like, "And this has given me enough time for the FBI to track
Yeah.
this call. Have a nice day."
Exactly. Oh my gosh, the emotional aftermath, the part that people don't talk about, and that's kind of where some people feel the embarrassment,
The embarrassment, the shame.
the shame, the anger, the self blame. Getting scammed doesn't make you foolish; it makes you human.
So
Mhm,
many, many moons ago,
mhm.
and I don't even think I've told you this story.
Uh-oh.
Um, it was my very first business trip,
Okay. Breaking news on Life and Chaos podcast. Keller.
and I was in Columbus, Ohio,
Oh, Jesus Christ. Enough said.
and I was at a hotel,
Mhm.
and I'm sitting having dinner at the bar in the hotel, and this couple comes in, and I was sitting at the bar,
Mhm.
and they were like, they sat down like one seat away from me at the bar, and we're talking, and then they looked at me and they were like, "We normally wouldn't do this, but," and gave me this whole sob story about how they had just come from the airport and their wallets were stolen at the airport.
Gosh.
And I'm this young person
Mhm.
who is a genuine person in terms of wants to help people.
Mhm.
And so I ended up giving them money for a hotel room so that they could not stay in the hotel I was in, but they could
find something,
have a roof over their head for the night.
Yeah.
And at the time, I mean, it wasn't a huge amount of money. It wasn't an insignificant amount of money, but it wasn't a situation where, I didn't lose thousands of dollars. It was like 150.
Right.
And I felt so stupid because, like, there was that voice at the back of my head that these guys were full of shit. And I was talking to my sister, and I was, like, explaining how ashamed I was and how I should have known better and all this stuff. And she said to me something that still sticks with me to this day. You can't control what other people do. You can only control what you do. And if what you're doing is trying to do the right thing, that says more about you, and their actions say more about them than you.
Yep.
And it was kind of a wake-up call of, you can't be embarrassed for being a good person.
Yeah.
Don't be ashamed of being a good person. And it's like, don't fall for shit all the time, but, being, like you said, situation stress, etc.
Yeah.
I was isolated. I was in a place I'd never been before. I was doing something I'd never done before.
Right.
And, I don't know one way or the other. And that was kind of, at the end of it all, I was like, that was probably a scam, but if it wasn't,
at least I helped somebody.
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
That was 1999.
Okay. So well before the digital age.
Yes.
Right? So now we're in the digital age. Now trust issues in the digital world. Now people second guess everything. Phone calls, emails, links. Is this real or fake? The impact on how we trust people and systems. So taking what you know now, and I'm going to play devil's advocate here. Taking what you know now, how you are now, we're going to go now back to 1999. What would you have done differently?
Probably nothing, to be honest with you.
Still did the same thing?
Because if there's a minute chance that they were telling me the truth, I'd rather make sure they had a roof over their head than leave them sleeping in the streets.
Okay.
I don't feel, I know I was taken.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like that decision was a bad decision if it was a real situation.
Okay.
And I can only know what I know.
Gotcha.
Well, I think too, it's human nature for most of us to feel like people are inherently good and that they wouldn't do this.
Yeah.
These days that's more and more not the case.
Right.
No, it was the case then too.
Well, no, but I mean, like there's more ways to do that now.
Yeah, it wasn't of the digital age back then.
Yeah, it wasn't as easy to.
Exactly.
No, we had Ponzi schemes and shit.
Oh God,
too,
yes.
back then.
Freaking pyramid schemes and everything else. Protecting yourself without living in fear. Let's keep it practical but simple. Slow down before reacting. Verify before clicking or sending any money. Oh my God, Becky.
Look at her. Oh.
Don't trust urgency and double check sources independently. If it feels off, it probably is.
Yeah, I mean, it's much easier now, quite frankly, to identify what's this.
Yeah.
And the first thing I would say when it comes to text messages or emails, don't assume you actually know where that's coming from.
Yeah.
And don't click on any links.
Yeah.
I love the ones where you get it looks like it's an email from yourself. Like your email address. And you're like, really? I know for a fact I didn't send myself something.
Also making sure to update your passwords often and don't make them so simple. It's funny because
My family hates me because I do the weirdest password.
and that's fine because nobody will ever guess it, right?
Oh, God, no.
There was one time in band camp where my brother lived with us, and we gave him the responsibility to create the Wi-Fi password. Don't ask me why. The name he gave was, I think,
FBI
Juice-
surveillance.
No, but I've seen that.
I like those. I like those.
It was like Juice Box something.
Juice box.
And like the password was like Apple Juice Box stuff, and it was so freaking long. And I'm like, why is this a thing? But I would have never guessed that.
Yeah.
Right. And even my husband now, he makes them purposely so long and crazy and characters and this and that. And I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
but you kind of need to do that
Yeah.
because if you don't, people are so quick to figure out, oh, your password is your child. Oh, your password.
Oh, God, no.
Oh, your password is 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
no,
Like,
I mean, some people are.
stop making your password 1, 2, 3, 4.
Some people use password as their password.
Yeah, stop working and stop. Please stop making your word password. No matter how you spell it, how many characters you put in there, stop making it password. So that's one of the reflection moments. Stop making it password. Have you ever almost been scammed? Have you ever stopped a scam?
For other people.
For other people. What's the most convincing scam you've seen? And do you trust online communication less now because of scams?
So the most convincing scam I saw came through a company our business was doing business with.
Oh, yikes.
And so it looked very real,
Mm-hmm.
but it stole your contact list.
Damn, son.
And
Yikes.
the person who clicked on the link and shouldn't have
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
was relatively high up in the company.
No, that's the hardest part.
And it was not fun because their account was including stuff that was mailing list related, contact list.
Not for public consumption.
But
Yeah.
it was basically, steal the scam was to steal the contact list so they could send it to a broader.
Yeah. Yeah. That's like now I go back to this. I'm watching The Pit. And so the episode we're on, the hospital system is still down because of the cyber attack.
Yeah.
And they're like using paper and all this other whiteboards and all this. But that shit's real where hospital cyber attacks happen because they're trying to get all of this data and sell it off to whoever. You really have got to be careful. The world is more connected, but also more deceptive. Awareness is your best defense, and you don't need to be paranoid. But you do need to be alert.
Yeah.
Best practices, just for folks to know.
If you don't
Even
know
if
who
you
sent
get
it, don't
an
open it.
email that is like, hey, here's your statement for your cable bill.
Yeah.
And you're expecting it's the right time of the month and all that stuff. Go to the cable website to pay it. Don't go through the email.
Don't go through the link. Same with, your energy bills, gas bills or whatever. Go directly to those outlets and pay them directly. Don't click on anything you shouldn't.
If it seems like it's making things too easy, it is.
It is probably, yeah. It's gonna be harder in the long run when you sitting there and you ain't got no damn money in your. All right, loves, and on that note, we will catch you later. Good
Just
luck.
be careful.
Bye.
Bye.
Visit us at lifeandchaospodcast.com to learn more about your chaos coordinators and find all the ways to listen.